Oh, it's more great sports on the Sega Master System. We're not even through yet, man. After this one, we still got like 3 more great sports titles to go. So we may as well get going here. We've got great volleyball. I guess we're doing practice, service practice, which is a serve rather. Oh, okay, got actually. Well, this is neat. This is nice. It's just, I mean, it's literally just a little, oops. No good, clumsy. Dang, man. It's literally just a nice little practice mode to get your bearings on the basic mechanics. You can either serve up front like that. Good, okay. Oh. Good, okay, okay. Serving seems to be, solid. It's got this classic heavy outline, cute little colorful sprite look that the Master System is known for. Oh, okay, spike practice. No good, clumsy. Ah, darn, man. Yeah, that was not a spike either. Okay, we clearly gotta figure this out. That wasn't a spike either. So, how does it work? Not like that, that's for sure. Oh, we do have to use the other button. Right, okay. I thought the other button would just cancel the practice. Very much no good. This is nice. Look at this. They've got... Oh, no good. They got the little bin full of balls. Like, this is actual presentation in your volleyball. In your volleyball video games, rather. Okay, I think I know what I have to do here. Nope. I didn't. I thought maybe you press the jump button while you're midair to do a sick spike. Okay, that counted. That was considered good. That not so much. You gotta make sure that you actually, hit it when your hands are coming downwards. Clumsy! This coach is rough. Who is really sitting here watching a volleyball team practice? Alright. Spikes are going to be difficult to pull off, I can already tell. Considerably worse when you don't even get it over the net, I feel ya. I feel ya. I know it's no good. I want to get, more than one, like, decent spike in here before I look at a real game here. Serving, it's no problem. Spiking, though, it's gonna be a little bit of a tricky time. I mean, at least we're getting it over the net more often than not, which, in an actual game would count for something. But my timing is just a little off. I have a feeling that I'm hitting it too early when I'm in the air. Or maybe it's not that. Huh. That ain't how you do it. Do you have to, like, hit it at the apex of your jump? I'm not quite sure. Like, I feel like I'm too busy trying the same thing over and over, but that didn't work, clearly. It's a mystery to me, honestly. I think my controller's behaving now too. It hasn't disconnected, and I've been kind of wiggling it around a bit, so I think we might be pretty safe there. I've got my PS4 put away under the notion that I will eventually get a PS5 that will just replace it, so I'm using that PS4 controller, which is a perfectly fine controller, I got no problems using it. Look. I know. Yeah, I'm not fully sure. We'll just get into an actual game. A goodwill match, you know, just... Oh, who do we think is going to be the best at volleyball? Will be, Japan. Very nice. I should have mentioned, this game, published by Sega, actually developed by Sanritsu. Okay. We're not going to be so focused on spiking. We'll put an extra point in service and receiving. I've never heard of Sanritsu. Select the opponent team. The classic Japan versus Korea. I feel like this is not the first sports game we've played that played national anthems when you select teams. Actually, I feel like this presentation is very similar to NES Volleyball. He's done it. He tried to get cute with his serve, and he is paid for it. Alright, well. So far, so good. Hey, we got him there. Oh, just a tiny little bounce. Shoot. Yep. It's gonna take us a little bit to get going with this game, I can tell you that. Just like it did with NES Volleyball, you know, we weren't a whiz at that straight away. As of right now, Japan's kind of looking like a bunch of chumps. That was a killer serve, man, you know, that I wasn't even prepared. They're making absolute mincemeat out of us. Really? Okay, could have sworn I was playing that as I had to, but I could be wrong. God, this is not a goodwill game, this is a slaughter. You wanna explain why you didn't hit that one? You walked up to it and then you just watched it fall. I even hit the button. I feel like I'm missing something very important. Well, we actually volleyed it. So that's a new one on me. Oh, I thought for sure they would have dropped it there. Alright, this is the best we've done so far in terms of getting it back and forth. Shit! Went for the spike and it was a terrible, terrible move. I remind you, team, it would be helpful if you, made the slightest attempt. Okay, we get a chance to put some points on them. It's not gonna happen, but we can dream. Yeah, that was not a proper spike, because I keep messing up the spikes. Oh, ooh, that's a point for us! Look at that! It's not a shutout. All we need is to score, you know, 12 unanswered points, and we'll be the victor here. Well, not a good way to start. Abysmal performance, men. Volleyball, another one of the only sports that I have had hands-on experience with. Again, not in an official capacity, just in, you know, gym days and weight training. Was no good at it either. I got gradually slightly better as time went on. Whoa! Look at that! I got schooled. Set point, yeah, that's for sure. Well, we just gave it to him. Alright, Japan, that was 15-1. You avoided a shutout, barely. That's not what the people up top like to see. You're not gonna impress the investors. I know, investors in a volleyball game? What are you talking about? Oh, it's more likely than you think. Hey, we get the ball back on our side. It's... Alright, put a little too much sauce on that one, my friend. It was a good attempt, but, I'm gonna need you to use less sauce in your cooking. Oh, that was a real spike! It didn't matter. We still didn't come up ahead. The AI appears to be very competent. Just a little concerning for a little old me. Oh, they missed it! Legendary. When I say legend... No! We give it right back to him. Knocked it slightly out, you absolute fool. Dang! Now they're gonna start piling on the points with some Mondo serves. I know how this goes. I've been there before. With a spike like that, though, we'll get the ball right back. Alright. Do something like that. Oh, yes, he botched it. My. How the turntables. I'm just waiting for them to make a real foolish mistake, you know? Them messing up is probably my best lifeline. Instead, I am the one who is messing up. Ooh, big surprise. Terrible. Don't let them score, like, 12 unanswered points again, though. I shouldn't have hit that one. If I didn't hit that one, it would have just gone out and I would have been good to go. You know, it's just like every time I swing for a ball. It's mesmerizing, isn't it, you know? Oh. Shoot. We are very rapidly losing control of this game. Especially if they keep serving like that. I want some soft serve. I'm tired of your frozen custard garbage right now, you know? Oh, good, yes. Serve some trash like that. We'll be good to go. And then I messed it up then. Allow me just one moment here. Actually, I think I'm fine. Again, I'm so happy that this controller is not, completely disconnecting when I get that little warning beep, where it's like, oh, watch out! No, my PlayStation 1 arrived. At least I am almost certain that that's what it is. I saw that it was out for delivery. The Saturn hasn't even been shipped yet. Look at that. That's a play. It's 9-1. Let's see if we can, you know... Hey, there we go. It's 9-2 is what I meant to say. Oh. Chump moves like that are gonna put us in a good position if we can just rely on them to continue making very poor plays. Yeah, just like that. Look at them go. However, We have to actually play the game now, and that's gonna set us up for disaster. Actually, never mind. I can't believe, how did that propel itself way over on our side? That looked like the tiniest little bob. Oof. What? And now they're falling apart again. Still, 5 points. It's better than the 1 that we had in the last set. That's a brutal serve there. Like, nobody is in position to return that bad boy. Oh! Oh! Okay, things are getting real heated now. All of that effort, and they still come out on top. Match point, yeah, I'm aware. Ooh, they gave it to us. They gave it to us. Through virtue of my guy not hitting it when I tried to hit it. He was smarter than me. I had the wrong guy. Match point. I know, I'm scared. Yeah! Okay. There's hope. Don't get cute with your serve here. Just give it a nice classic. Awesome. They botched their spike. Which is something I would do. And probably will do. Yet again before this game is over. Ooh. The best part about my PlayStation 1 getting here is I'll finally be the owner of Final Fantasy VII. Oh no! Because that should be coming with it. Terrible. They threw it all away yet again. Good job, Japan. The disrespect! Man! Spikes it into your head and then gives you the flashing, taunting game over. Well, we did so well there, we may as well do tournament play, right? This time... Yeah, there you go. We'll be the good old USA. See if this gets us a little better. We need to bleed patriotism here. You know what? We're gonna be just like a pure... Oh no! We're allotted 4 points. Well, we'll put it in serving. Alright, we face Korea first. Korea proved to be a bit of a pain when we fought them as Japan. Yeah, that's right, fought them. Gotta love those little net bounces, you know? They make everybody on the court panic. I don't know what that play was, but it worked. Ooh. Yes! We're ahead. Why do I keep going for that serve, you may ask? Because it's flashy, and the USA is flashy. Okay, well, they've tied it up. As predicted. If you really want to just do a garbage serve, then, you know, be my guest, man. I'll follow that up with a garbage serve of my own. Fortunately, what I have learned from that is that the D-pad does in fact influence the direction of your serve. For better or for worse, I have learned that. Why didn't my guy from the top go down when I pressed down? Like he just stood there and thought, yeah, I'm sure you've got it. You'll be fine. I could have sworn I just watched that thing bounce off the ground. Why though? Why didn't you just, you know, hit the ball? Hey, same to you there, sweet cheeks. I'm amazed anybody hit it right there, honestly. Yeah, this feels a lot like NES volleyball. Like, they feel practically identical. Graphics are a little bit different. I wonder if they didn't just, like, repurpose it from Nintendo. I don't know what kind of shady dealings Sanritsu's involved in here. I don't know. Have we found the greatest NES sports game controversy of yesteryear? Probably not. Yeah, that's most certainly their point. That was disgusting stuff right there. I'm amazed I managed to hit that one at all. Yeah, that's on them again, because we bobbed it right out of court. Yeah, we're not playing a very good game. The USA, you know, turns out they don't just automatically do everything better because they've got the most tanks. Yeah, spike it right into our side of the net. There you go. You finally pull off a successful spike, and it's the worst possible time to do it. This is actually just a team of walk-ons. They told the audience that we desperately needed players. One dude was like, I played volleyball once. And I mean literally once. They said, alright, you'll do. Oh. How did that somehow work? Little tiny net bounce. They are not relenting though. Look at this. Korea. Oh. The classic, our guy just sits there and watches it. Good stuff. It's not good stuff. We're down by 9 points. How are we gonna call that good stuff? What kind of fantasy la la land are we living in? I shouldn't have hit it. That was going out. That was a bad serve. Oh, saved by the grace of his bad return. We're not... Okay. I have no illusions of any kind of comeback occurring here. But we are going to get a point. A second point, that is. A third point. Oh. That's another one where I'm like, I'm not even sure how that made it to our side of the court. It's called a volleyball court, right? Oh. Very nervous. Dang it! Like, it every now and then just gets a little awkward with who it's gonna actually put you, like, in control of. And I'm never quite sure. It's a little bit of a problem, you know? To say the least. Not being sure of who you're in control of is kind of a constant issue of these older sports games. I think that improves a little bit in the 16-bit era. Wow. There goes the set yet again. Oh, kitty. Sniffing the box that arrived. Very good. It's not a point for us or anything, but that is. And just like that, we've taken a insurmountable lead in the second set here. Ooh. Nets got you down. They have control now. That's a problem. I feel like that was on my side of the net. How though? Oh no! Oh. Yeah, maybe volleyball games aren't quite my thing, you know. I'm good with, like, football games. I'm getting better with baseball games. I don't know. Well, it's not like volleyball games are... Did you see that? It looked like it, like, went over and then started curving to the left. Unless my eyes are playing tricks on me, or that could have just been a quirk with the scrolling. I guess it's possible, but I don't know. That seems really questionable. Roll the tape in slow-mo. Hey, saved by a garbage serve. So check this out. We're throwing away all of our chances. That's what I wanted to show you, is how much we can squander an opportunity. Turns out, a lot. I hate that serve. Like, I got no one there, man, which I guess is just the mark of an exceptional serve, but cut me some slack, dude. We're only the USA. We're only good at football, and that's by default. That's not true. We're all right at hockey. You know, like, how do you count the like, how do you count the NHL? Because, you know, that's got Canadian and American teams. So does that mean that America's good at it, or is it just Canada that's good at it? I'm not sure, quite frankly. Don't know how I saved that one. I felt like that was gonna be most certainly a botch. I was gonna say, does somebody wanna actually catch that? I'm clearly... I think there's some rules of volleyball that I'm misunderstanding. And that's resulting in me sometimes being very confused as to why some things don't happen. I know, you're like, how do you not know the rules to volleyball? It's simple. I know. How do I know the rules to football, which has like a billion caveats and asterisks? It was a good serve, it just, you know, just didn't put us in any greater position to win. Look at that! I mean, I was lying when I said that. Come on, botch it. Nope. Not a botch for them. Possibly for me coming up. He watched it! You just let it blow right by him. Not impressed with my back line. They've been not pulling their weight, as far as I'm concerned. See, look at that. They just kind of watch the ball blow by them every time. I'm hitting the volley button. I think. Terrible. Shouldn't have gone for that. Should have let that go out, you know? It's another big problem that I regularly have. Well, we got it over to the other side of the court, so that's... Oh! Okay, that's a real goofy botch of theirs, but I'll take it. Saved it! Thank you, brother. Oh! That spike block, though! That was so dirty! Good thing we picked tournament mode, so we'll totally go on to the next round, right? I had one person on my team very specifically in mind when I was hitting my controls there, and that was literally the one person on the team that wouldn't move. I'm a little befuddled. All right, time to get cute with it. And look at that. It was a good serve. It's just, you know, it's probably not going to lead to anything particularly incredible. Yep. Sure didn't. We give it right back to their server. Is this a joke? I think it's a little bit of a joke. Wow. Well, what can you do? Get spiked on the head again, just get absolutely dunked on. Well, the US did not advance. Like we're gonna let that stop us. It's time to pull out... Oh yeah. There we go. Time to pull out Mother Russia. Put this into receiving this time. The Russian bears are coming for you, boys. Be a shame if we were to keep that momentum. What did I just tell you? Apparently Russia just has, like, the greatest server of all time. Dang it, I thought he tried to volley it. That would have made that play real good. There's probably no actual difference between the teams, you know? And I'm probably here just like... I've got it all in my head that if I pick Russia, it's just gonna be better for some arbitrary reason. That said, China is very quickly coming up on a good old tie scenario. And just like that, they've tied it up. And now they're going to score 15 unanswered points. That's not true. I'll probably get, like, one more. Not for lack of, you know, trying. That looked so close to being out. I hate how good they are at serving. Like, you'd think that round one of the tournament would be, you know, a little bit easier to get through, right? You know? You saw that, right? It literally curved back inbounds. That is not me seeing things. I refuse to believe that that didn't actually happen. The shadow was right out of the court, and then it just zoop came right back in. I'm docking the game a point just for that. That is unbelievable. We talk about rubber banding difficulty. That's it right there. When the ball literally curves into an impossible kind of scenario. Well, it wouldn't have been impossible to hit, but you know, I was like, okay, don't hit it, because I can clearly see that it's going out of bounds. And then it was like, am I though? Absolutely, unbelievable. Saved that one. It's too much to ask for them to make a few more mistakes. Nope, that was a perfect serve. And that was a perfect spike. Nailed that dude in the head. Gave us a lifeline. I gotta stop serving out of bounds like that, though. Squandered. It's the word of this entire channel. Except, you know, we did kind of absolutely destroy Enduro Racer. We don't squander everything. Thank you for hitting that. I didn't think he would, honestly. I thought he was just gonna stand there and watch it. Those big deflections, though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not very good at this one. Dude, look at that absolute unit of a referee up there. Again! It did it again! That is the most aggravating thing, honestly. Like, I can take a game just being difficult, but when you see stuff like that, then you're like, get out of here. Leave. I don't want to talk to you anymore. We can just pretend that I'm using China right now. It'll make things feel a little better. You know, it's just like that's the easiest way to get your favorite team a Super Bowl win in Madden. Just user the other team and call punts the entire game. Well, thank God we turned it over. Don't know about, you know, making anything out of it. Yeah, no, we gave it right back to him. As expected. Man, we started off with, you know, 3 straight points, and then... Good. Good stuff. How did we save that one? I'm not sure. More importantly, how did we not save that one? That was like a free one. The back line, yet again, letting me down. Time and time again. See, it did that thing again, where it, like, curved forward. This game has some serious ball physics issues. And when your game is based pretty much purely around the ball, like that's the number one most important gameplay element, you can't afford to be having wonky issues like that. That compromises the quality of the entire rest of the game. It really does. That's what makes Bad Rats such a terrible game, you know? It's a physics puzzler, but the physics are inconsistent. Like your ball can literally roll off the front of the screen despite being in a 2D plane of existence. It's a 2D game with 3D physics. These things are important to get right. And boy, these ball physics are triggering me heavily. So, I wouldn't say it's particularly great volleyball, honestly. I think even NES volleyball did volleyball a little bit better than this. And yes, you could make the argument, oh, you're just doing poorly, so you think that. But no, that's not true. I didn't initially think that. It was when I started seeing the ball curving shenanigans was when I thought, we got a real problem here. And now we're just getting absolutely shut out. Which is, you know, that's fine, I guess. The crowd goes nuts as Russia finally has maybe an opportunity. Will they make the best of it? Of course not. The back line, especially that guy in the middle, he never hits it. I don't know what it's gonna take for him to hit it. Hey, a point. We've saved the shutout. Okay. It's still a live ball. Impressive. Don't know how it's still live. I don't know how nobody went for that one. That's my question now. I was there hitting the volley. Had 3 guys on it, and everyone stands there and looks curving ball again. But I was able to. I didn't leverage it to my advantage. It went out of bounds and they got a point. So, well... And never mind. Gets you all fired up. In the most aggressive way possible. This might be the first time that I've ever played a game where the match point ball didn't just immediately get served into a win. We're really good at that. Like our team just gives up once they realize it's match point. They're like, well, what's the point? Oh ho! Now watch me score 15 unanswered points. I guess all it would take is 14. Good start. See, look at the absolute heft on that one. Well, I don't want to talk about it. That really hit the ground? Whatever you say, game. It keeps happening. We keep getting dunked on by everyone. Oh no. Well, okay. Clearly, we need to do another Goodwill match. I guess we may as well just like a kick the bucket and play as Brazil. Hear as many national anthems as we can. We just played as the whole left side of the board, really. just, you know, max out those receiving points, I guess. We're gonna crush France. Hey, I actually know that little ditty. Okay, yes. Okay, I was gonna say, you're just gonna keep going forever? You gonna overstay your welcome? Good start. But the start means nothing, you know, we've had good starts before, and then it degrades like this. And then they just start throwing out absolutely flawless serves, and then you say, what do I have to do? What do you want? What do you want me to do about this? See, how did... I don't know. There's something very, very wrong with the physics. And I still can't help but feel that this is, like, almost identical to NES Volleyball. In more ways than one. You know, like, it looks a little bit better. Ugh. Terrible. Hey, that one didn't curve back in bounds. It's a Christmas miracle. That one did curve, though. Like, you cannot trust the shadow of the ball. It tells you nothing. Again! Again! What is going on? Yeah, this ain't a very good game, despite the name. Wouldn't call it great. The ball really just kind of flutters wherever it wants. Almost never in your favor. Oh, you feel entitled, think the ball's gotta go in your favor? It's like, well, I mean... be nice. And it feels just unresponsive, too. Like, it feels like even if you're perfectly in place to volley it, there's no guarantee that your players are gonna actually do it. Had many opportunities where I saw where I was and I thought that they absolutely should have hit that. And, you know, maybe it's all in my head. But I don't think it is. Really? Well, if the game says so. There. That bounced the way I thought it should. That was just a good spike, you know. I can't be upset about that. They just played that well. That said, Brazil is so far the weakest performance that I put in so far. More godlike serves. How do I get godlike serves? Jesus. I've been bamboozled, befuddled, amazed, and shocked. Yeah, that's definitely in. Again, like, why don't you just volley it? You're there. Am I envisioning this wrong? Do I have to be like, does the ball have to consume me? Or do I have to be completely within the ball? I'm not sure. It feels like sometimes you can just be kind of next to it, and they'll hit it. Sometimes you have to, like, completely intersect the ball's sprite. But it feels inconsistent. It feels bad, is what it feels. I mean, it's just, you know, I shouldn't have hit that. That was a bad serve. Again, that's on me. Level your criticism properly here, you know. If you play poorly, admit that you play poorly. But if the game itself is just kind of, raw dogging you... That... Okay, I was a little bit off on that Y plane there. Or, I guess... Is that the Z plane? Here we go. The ball back. How quaint. There is no dead zone to serve to them, though. Hey! That's the point. Like, we just kind of always wind up serving directly to them, and I've been adjusting the D-pad a little. Ah, I see. Controlled the back rank, I was trying to control the front rank. You don't know until you move that D-pad. See, like, maybe I'm a little bit too behind it. Maybe... Well, no, because there, I was right on top of it, practically. I think. I don't know. Now I'm like... I'm feeling like I'm losing my mind. I'm like, is this game gaslighting me right now? I no longer know what's real. Well, here we go. I like that. Don't like that. We've gone from this brings joy to this does not bring joy. But you know what I say. Even the games that don't wind up being all-time greats here, I don't mind it. I don't mind playing them for a little hour, giving them a solid go. I think an hour... Well, for more modern games, a lot of them take more than an hour, but an hour is a good enough time to kind of get your bearings and really form an opinion on what you... every time. Form an opinion on what you think about a game. And an hour is enough to tell me, I don't think Great Volleyball is very good. I get it. I know. Look at his face. What a dumb-looking smile. Well, I didn't try to come here. We don't have time to even finish another match, but, you know, may as well be Cuba, I guess. Okay. Do we just go max serve? Yep, USA, USSR, and France are the only national anthems that I've recognized in this entire game. Cubans. Good job. Good job, Cuba. You've really shown you're in this for the long haul. That's with full serve points, by the way. I just mistimed it, you know. That's when I can't blame the game for. It's like, oh, you want to get a good serving? Play better, kid. The middle guy in the back, consistently, doesn't matter what team, he's just awful. See, now that I felt should have gone off the other direction there, but I could be wrong. We get another go at this here, so let's see, let's give a sweet little serve like this. It wasn't enough to get them in a tough spot. They are not in a jam at all. They're firmly in the driver's seat here. We just got to endure it for 5 more minutes. Oh boy. Good. Killer sequence so far. Like this is staying in the air for a good long time. Oh, you botched it. Like, how much does putting points into serve really help? It doesn't seem to make that big of a difference, you know? I've got something on my calendar of a coworker going to Alamo, Texas, and I don't know if I'm just like imagining things, but I swear this is like the 3rd time they've gone to Alamo within like the past year. See, I should learn at this point to not trust that. Like I should just be very well aware that that's always going to curve back inside. Remarkable save there. Not like it matters. What are we really hoping to accomplish by saving it now that we're 8-0? I don't want to say that I've given up, but I've kind of given up. You know, I don't feel... Again with that curving ball. It's a real shame, you know? Master System, I think, overall has... Again, I've said this before, it hasn't hit the heights that the NES has, but if we're just talking about overall quality, I think it's had a generally stronger library overall. Less trash. So when you see a game like this that you really raise your eye at, same thing with, like, Rocky especially, you sit there and you go, huh, that's a shame. But, you know, I'm just kind of riding out the storm now. Hey, we get a chance to score a point. We're not gonna, but, really? That was just ever so slightly out of bounds, huh? Well, okay. Predictable. Nothing new there. And then, of course, winning team serves. You know, the rich get richer, am I right? Oh, but it's a botched serve. Now watch this. We're just going to serve 15 straight balls. Check this out here. You just... I haven't failed my prophecy yet. It can still happen. It can't happen. Never mind. Well, I guess we could. It just won't be a shutout. Man, how do they get such subtle serves? That may have gone out of bounds, but it may have just circled right back in bounds too. We see how it works in this game. This to say it doesn't. So yeah, the Great Sports series, it's been a little up and down. I think Great Baseball is the only one that really impressed me so far. Hey, nice, we got the ball back. Unfortunately, it's time. Yeah, I'm not feeling that one. Shoddy ball physics. Volleying controls feel a little bit unresponsive. Just, not a particularly impressive one, all things considered. It's a shame, really. You know, I don't like to lay down the hammer and say it was not very good, but it wasn't very good. It's a darn shame, but what are you gonna do about it? You just move on to the next game. What is the next game, by the way? What are we playing next? It's a Missile Defense 3D. I have absolutely no idea what to expect. I don't know what Missile Defense 3D is. It'll presumably be nothing like Missile Command because that's a completely different game. So I don't know what Missile Defense 3D is going to be, but we will find out together when we play it tomorrow. So thank you so much for joining me for yet another ridiculous little episode. Maybe one of these days we'll hit a little sports drought. Unlikely. That'll be a constant trickle. Either way, thank you. We'll see you next time.